because we're definitely not the canonized version of what the Minecraft lore is.
Obviously, Minecraft is a bit different in terms of other video game adaptations in that there's not an inbuilt story there for you to tell. So I guess if you could just start by telling us how you landed on what story you wanted to tell within this world.
No, I mean, that's the unique thing about the game. There's no story when you play it, and you bring your own imagination, your own narrative to the characters, to the world. And so when we were developing the film, we, had to kind of approach it from a way of opportunity where it was like, man, we can almost do anything that we want here. And for me, again, it's just such an amazing setting to go in an epic adventure film that's also ridiculous. And, so much of the world is silly, but it's super scary. And parts of the world are really dark as well. And I quickly fell in love with the piglins as, kind of the chief villains of the film, just because they're so iconic. I've never seen piglin barbarians that are cannibals and obsessed with gold that exists anywhere else. And so it was like, gosh, let's build a story kind of around that, but also taking a group of, people that are down on their luck and have to use creativity to survive this world and come out, as better people. So yeah.
How many hours did you put in playing Minecraft in preparation?
I had already played the game. From the moment that it came out, my kids were obsessed with it. And so it just became something we all did together as a family. And they would constantly be laughing their brains out, pranking each other, blowing up each other's builds, spawning millions of wolves in different places. So it was, just something that I loved so much already. And then, when the producers reached out and asked me if I was interested in the game and developing a movie, I was like, oh man, this would be so much fun.
Jack Black is obviously someone you've worked with before in the past. What was it like to kind of team up with him again? And he obviously brings so much to this character.
Oh, absolutely. Ever since we did Nacho Libre together, we've wanted to do something else, and the timing and just everything ended up working out amazing on this one. And he's a guy that just the passion and energy he brings to everything that he does. And he's so funny and he's so kind. And he was already obsessed with the game. He played it with his kids as well. And, it's funny because he was pretty method. He would always be in this trailer in between scenes. And he'd be like, dude, just made a sick build in Minecraft, bro. Come check it out. Hess Modi, come see it. Again, it was like nobody better for me to play Steve than Jack.
Yeah, and obviously gets a couple of songs as well. Was that always your intention?
Oh yeah, if you got Jack, man, you got to dip into his bag. You got to bring, pull all this, make sure you use everything he's got. So, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the kind of side story with Jennifer Coolidge's character as well. Was that something that kind of came to you at the same time as the other idea?
Oh yeah, initially when I came to the project, I was like, gosh, how do we get Jennifer Coolidge in here? It'd be amazing if she fell in love with a villager. We'll have to figure out how that works. But yeah, that was just a concept from the beginning that we thought would be a really fun runner.
And I don't know if it's a spoiler, but the choice of voice actor for the final moment was brilliant.
Matt Berry, one of the funniest, amazing people on the planet. Yeah, I've had a crush on Matt Berry for years, so to be able to work with him, and I just love everything that he does. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, in terms of some of the, I guess, design challenges of creating the overworld,
yeah,
what were the biggest ones? Because obviously it's such a Minecraft is such a distinctive look and a distinctive feel.
Yeah.
How did you kind of go about getting that right, but not, I guess, still having your own stamp and having your own...
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the game, it's so charming, but it's very, simple graphics. It's very pixelated, and so there's a lot of interpretation. What are these things actually made of? Like the creeper, for example. A lot of people, I think, may have gone oh, wow, does it have, reptilian skin that's green? Or is it covered in moss? And so we had a ton of conversations with Mojang about it. And this is where we ended up. So it's other people that play it may see that it's made from something totally different, and that's great. Because we're definitely not the canonized version of what the Minecraft lore is. But But yeah, translating all of that and trying to preserve the iconic blocky shape of everything. And because it's like the arms of characters are detached and they're pretty stiff in the game. And it's funny, but when you're making an actual creature that needs to be lifelike, yeah, those were design challenges that I think our VFX team, Dan Lemon, and our production design team, Grant Major, and all of our animators did such a good job.